Hey there guys, how are you going? So today we've got the King's Big Daddy Deluxe Double Swag. Well, let's unbox this and see what you get inside. Okay, so we've got a swag here. It's got the mattress inside. It also comes with the centre pole, your end poles, a couple of guy ropes and some pegs, which I'll definitely be upgrading these pegs, and the bag for it. Well, let's have a look at what the swag looks like. Alright, so we've got our mattress here. This is a double size. So what we're going to do is cut it open, let it expand, put it to the side. That's very thin at the moment, but that's going to pop up to 70mm. So let's put this to the side and let it pop up. Well, this is the footprint of this swag. It's quite wide, so it's absolutely perfect. So what we'll do now is I'll do a bit of a time lapse of us putting it up. So pretty much what you got to do is you grab your end poles. You'll get two of them each, one at the end and one at this end. They just go on these half moon size. Then after that, what you do is you put your centre pole up, flip it all on, and then you just peg out your ends. Well, let's have a look at that. Well, that didn't take very long to set up at all. It really takes about 5 minutes roughly to set it all up, but it would be a lot easier when I actually go camping because I've got the guy ropes all set up now. So what I can do is just roll it out, put up the end poles, put up this middle pole, and it's ready to go. So having a look at the quality of this swag, for what I paid, $190, it's actually pretty good. So we've got 400 GSM ripstop polycotton canvas here. It's very, very good. It's meant to be very waterproof. It's got these flaps that go over the top of the zips, so at least your zips will stay dry as well, so that's a massive thing. You've got a PVC bucket floor, which is absolutely perfect. They'll stop any water from coming in at the bottom. You've got these two massive flaps at either end. They're pegged out, and you just open up your windows and you get a good cross breeze during storms and weather and all that, so that's pretty good. Now this mattress here, that's a 70mm mattress, I actually really like it. I've just had a quick sit on it, and my first thoughts was, wow, this is really comfortable. So let's have a lie down. Now, this is a very comfy mattress. I can maybe just feel the floor, so it might be worthwhile just getting a mattress topper or something like that, but I actually like a hard bed, so that's actually quite nice. We'll open up these zips, get a little bit of airflow come through. There we go. They can just tuck out of the way, or you can roll them up. Probably just tuck them out of the way, to be honest. You got midgie screen on both ends, and also both sides that come down here, so that's absolutely awesome. You also got little pockets in the corners. Might be hard to see, but you also got a few hooks as well that you can use to hang some stuff, so that's pretty cool too. So I used to have a pop-up trailer tent that I used to chuck on the back of my ute. Now that was absolutely awesome because it was a very quick setup. You can just rock up to site, pretty much put it straight up, and then I'm ready to relax. So one of the downsides of that pop-up trailer tent is that pretty much I needed 2 people to put it up on my ute tray, which I can't really rely on another person being here at all times. So pretty much I ended up selling that. I bought it for $250, I ended up selling it for $300, so that's absolutely awesome that I made 50 bucks off it. I went to Super 4x4 Center, just the online website, and I ended up buying the Big Daddy Deluxe. So I got the Big Daddy Deluxe because my wife might want to come camping, I don't know, but I would like the extra space anyway, so that works out perfect for me anyways. So being a bigger person, and I'm also 6 foot, so if you can see here, you've got a little bit of a droop on the side, and you'll have that on both sides. So something that I've been told to fix that is to be actually put a ocky on either side of here, right to the ground where your tent peg is. So pretty much, once I pull this, you can see it tightens up a little bit. I don't know if it's really going to be an issue if I'm camping here on my own. So I'm pretty happy in the middle here. You got a fair amount of space, so it's not, you know, the most roomiest, but as a swag goes, it's definitely better than the old style ones. We've also seen another bloke, he gets a bit of PVC pipe and just puts it in the guts here, and that just acts as another ridge pole, just gets the canvas up off you. I think I might try just the ocky straps if it worries me, but you know, I'm not too worried. If it's just me in here, I'm pretty happy. Now, an important thing about these canvas swags is you've actually got to season them. So what you got to do is you just run water over it while it's all sealed up. It allows the canvas to shrink once it's dry and just makes it even more waterproof. So you do that generally about 3 or 4 times, dry in the sun for 2 hours in between, and then you do it maybe once a year just to keep the longevity of that waterproofing. One of the negatives that I've heard about the swag is that it's hard to roll up. It never fits in a bag, just the general thing. So I do struggle with putting tents in bags, especially the cheaper ones. They try and minimise the amount of material that they use. Well, let's have a go rolling up this swag and we'll see how we go.
Before we get too far on breaking down the swag, I just wanted to talk about this pole. So the center pole, I've seen a few comments online that they haven't got the right size pole, but this is actually extendable. So this is how you usually get it, and it's got a toggle which you're meant to release, and it's actually got a little bit more of an extension inside of it. So when you release a toggle, you can actually fit quite further than the actual swag itself. So it actually packs down quite small, but it's actually a quite long pole. It's quite a smart way to do it. So you can see I'm using a technique, using my knees and my body weight, holding the mattress while I roll up the other side. This way you can roll it up with just one person and you don't need a second person.
Right, my first drive trying to put this swag back in the bag.
So what I'm doing here is I'm opening the bag up nice and wide. I've got the swag face down, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bag straight over the top of the swag, upside down. That way I can stretch it right over and fit it in the bag the easiest way possible. So now the swag's in the bag, all we've got to do is put the tent pegs and poles into the bag, and there's plenty of more space in there. You can almost fit probably a pillow and maybe a blanket in there as well.
This Big Daddy Deluxe swag from Kings is absolutely easy to put together, absolutely easy to pack away. I'm not quite sure what people are saying they had trouble putting it back in the bag, because that was very, very easy. There is a second way that you can put it away, so maybe they were trying that, where you fold it into half pretty much, but you're folding quarter on each side over, and then you roll that up and it's a lot tighter, fits in the bag a little bit better, and you actually got leftover room so you can fit in a duvet, a couple of pillows and all that, which would be pretty cool, but I'm pretty happy with the way it's packed up now. Okay, so that swag from Kings is absolutely awesome. The Big Daddy Deluxe double swag, it's plenty of room. It's a little bit funny about how it droops in the middle, slight design flaw, or they just needed a little bit extra support from the sides of that each end. That's not too hard. You get a couple of ockies off it onto your peg and you shouldn't have any issues, but just the fact that you have to do that is a little bit weird. The canvas looks like it would be long lasting, absolutely awesome, and it's got that PVC floor which will last even longer, especially on rougher terrain. Usually I chuck a drop cloth underneath anyway, so like a tarp or something like that, just to protect it, give that a little bit of insulation between the ground as well. When I had a look at swags, I had a look at all the different price ranges and all the different designs, and I was pretty certain that I wanted that style of swag, the dome style, long elongated dome, whatever you want to call it. So that was pretty much what I knew I wanted. I just didn't know what brand I wanted to go for. I was a little bit worried getting a swag online. I've never bought a swag or something like that online, so it was a little bit weird for me going, yeah, I'll spend my money online and, you know, hopefully it comes soon. But it was actually a pretty good experience. It popped up with a whole bunch of different promotions, which is pretty cool to see. I ended up getting a fan with mine, which I'll show you a little bit down the track. I've actually got a Kmart fan that I wanted to compare it to, and one from Bunnings, so that'll be a pretty cool video to see soon. So I ended up buying at night time, and it ended up coming within a couple of days, which is pretty cool. I didn't think I would see it until another week, because it does say expect up to 5 business days, so it was pretty cool that it came so quickly. And they shoot emails for you to each process. It's been picked, it's been sent, it's on the way. So that's absolutely awesome experience from those guys. It says that, you know, their customer service is a bit funny. I'm not too sure about their aftermarket service, so maybe if I have some issues with some poles or something like that, which I know some guys have had, and they've had some issues trying to talk to the guys and getting new stuff sent out to them, but other guys that I've talked to, they've had no issues at all, and they're just friendly as anything. So we'll see what experience we get. It always depends down to what person you get. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I very much appreciate it. I'm going to do another video coming up soon on how to season the swag. And I was talking about that before. You wet it down. It's quite an easy process, but it's something you're going to make sure that you do to look after your swag so it lasts a lot longer. Well, thanks for watching this video, guys. I very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye, guys.